The following is a presentation of the Hello Chicago Network. Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yanishadis, and it's time to focus. And we're focusing on this final day before the Memorial Day weekend on the Chicago Cubs. And of course, I said it last week. That this team needs to continue to win every series. I think besides maybe one series loss against the Reds. Besides that, I think they need if they lose any of these series, maybe hit the panic. But I didn't say maybe. I said will hit should hit the panic button. So let's talk about that. Of course, they were able to take care of the Chicago White Sox. Sweep them in a 3-game series over last week. And then this week against the Miami Marlins, a heartbreaking loss on Monday where they had a lead. Of course, now Porter Hodge going on the injured list. They do get Ian Happ back in the series. But besides that, they lose a heartbreaking game 1. Game 2 wasn't even a chance. What was it? 14-1. They were able to get about 3 or 4 runs off one of their position players, and then they were able to win a 2-1 close one to win the series in Miami. So they take the season series from the Marlins 4-2. That's it, seeing former Cub Matt Mervis. But besides the point, they do win another series. They have and the Cardinals losing 2 out of 3. The Brewers are kind of in a flux. So the Cubs have a 3-game lead in the National League Central. I don't like talking about divisions this early in the season. We talk about that post All-Star break. That's what we do. So I think right now you just got to continue to build up these wins because May was the worst. May has cost this team playoff opportunities the last 2 years. And I think maybe even 3 years. Now, May is you're doing your thing. And you know what else is key? Kyle Tucker's getting hot. He's homered in 2 straight games. He got the big hits in the finale against the Marlins. Now they get ready to go to a weekend series in a ballpark and a team that's always been pesky against the Cubs, the Cincinnati Reds. Elly De La Cruz is struggling. They'll face Hunter Green tonight. 4-game series or a 3-game series over the weekend. We'll see how they do. Like I said, the Cubs, it can be iffy. And that's why I said one of these series, whether it's this weekend or the next weekend at Wrigley, if you lose one of these series, it's not the end of the world, okay? So calm down there. But I still think, and then you got the Colorado Rockies for 3 beginning on Memorial Day. Worst team in baseball. I think they got 7 or 8 wins. You got to go out there at home and really, I mean, I'm not saying expect a sweep, but if you're able to go in and sweep the White Sox at home, maybe I think you can go in and sweep those pesky Colorado Rockies, and you don't want to overlook them. You want to take advantage of that. So that should be fun next weekend, especially on the holiday, where hopefully you don't have to worry about sports because, again, they're facing the Rockies and then the Reds are in after that. So close out this month on a positive note, and then let's focus. And then when you move the calendar to June, that's big. Cade Horton gets a little bit better with each start. His next start, I believe, will be in that Rockies series. So he faces the White Sox, the Marlins, the Rockies as his first starts. So I think overall you got to be happy where the Chicago Cub team is. And as of right now, they continue to play great baseball as we are kicking off summer. As Memorial Day means we're starting summer. The weather's not. Don't even get me on that. That makes me want to rant. Speaking of ranting, next week we're going to have some special episodes as it's a holiday week. I know we'll get back in the groove in a couple weeks, but next week I'm going to give you Ryan's rant, which if you watched my show before, and there are people that I know that love my Ryan's rant, we're going to do 4 Chicago sports or 4 sports themed, because one of them is the NBA playoffs. Sports themes, Ryan's rant next Tuesday through Friday. Then we'll return. We're recapping the conference finals, which have been so fun to watch so far in the NBA and the NHL. We'll have Cubs, White Sox, and then we'll also be previewing the NBA finals, which will be at the end of the week after that. But next week, it'll be Tuesday through Friday. We'll have episodes off Monday, and we will be doing sports themed Ryan's rant. So that'll make a debut here on the Hello Chicago Network. So everyone have a great holiday weekend. Like I said, the weather, it's a kickoff to summer and it's 60 degrees. So that's what's made me kind of in a bad mood, which makes me want to rant next week. So that's what I'm doing. But everyone don't let the weather defeat you. I got to work this weekend, but I'm going to be off Monday and enjoy the holiday. So everyone enjoy the 3-day weekend. And we'll be back next week with Ryan's rant, and we'll be back to talking Chicago sports in a couple of weeks. Hopefully all good news. Hopefully that's the case. So everyone, have a great weekend. Comment below your thoughts on the Cubs, what your plans for Memorial Day. Like the video and also subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. Every Monday through Friday, 3:12 Central, we are focusing on Chicago sports. I'm Ryan Yanishadis from the Hello Chicago Network. Happy Memorial Day, and we're the focus of Chicago sports.